5 wagons grope blindly for the path on a starless night, their master glancing ever upward to the skies for assurance that he is on the right course. A dim lantern his only protection against the encroaching darkness. But the skies bring no comfort, shining no light, betraying no hint of what they know. The caravan carries travelers bound for the frontier hamlet of Gilded Vale, you among them, where a local lord has offered land and wealth to settlers from abroad looking for a fresh start. You have taken suddenly ill, sweating and shivering, and one of the other travelers signals for the caravan master to stop on your behalf. He pulls up just in time to avoid plowing into the trunk of a fallen tree that bars the way ahead. You will go no further tonight.
Hello and welcome to Pillars of Eternity, an entirely new playthrough on this channel. In the interest of time, I've had a look at character creation earlier, and I think we're going to go for Death Godlike, both because they're badass and look cool, and also because of their cool racial ability. When Death Godlike attack an enemy with 25% or less endurance, which is health basically, their damage is increased. So they're good at damage output and killing off damaged opponents. Body type, that's a good question. Because Godlikes can come from any other race, and they have been magically, or possibly by the gods, modified or mutated in a way that makes them outcasts. Our Mawa, bigger builds, dwarves, elves, orlans. I think we're gonna go for humans. We will be a cipher, because I think they sound really cool, attacking minds and souls directly. Bit of a debuff class, and I think for our first spells we'll go with Ice Strike, which is a nice debuff that goes especially well if you have rogues in your party, I guess. And then also Soul Shock, which you can cast on an allied target, who then takes damage, I guess, but also everyone in 1.25 meters radius takes damage. So that's good to cast on a tank, I would imagine. As for stats, intellect is vital. Wait, why do we have 20? Does it already calculate our culture too? Dexterity is vital, because it increases our action speed. Constitution, we're gonna be min-maxing here. We would want might rather than constitution. I think we can probably go 2 down on perception as well, as interrupts aren't as important for ciphers, I think. Reflex is a defense, so we are going to be a glass cannon after all, so might as well go out. And accuracy minus isn't that great, but also not that vital. We can take 2 in order to max out our dexterity and might. Culture is Old Veiler for the intellect +1. And our background is artist or aristocrat would be very good for the lore, to give us access to better spells. But I think I'm gonna go for dissident just for RP reasons. I'm min-maxing enough as it is. And it also has 1 lore. And a stealth, which could be useful. To not become the target of the aggro in the fight. Heads, we just have 3 options. I think this one is the best looking. And that's the corresponding picture already. Do we want to change any of our colors? I like this red. It's very darkish red. Could make it a bit brighter. Oh, not this. Maybe this. I think this is fine actually. Secondary brown. What else could it be? Darkish green. No. No. Maybe another red. I think it was fine the way it was. Was it this one? Or this one? Yeah, 20 int. So the min stat is always a 3, max is always an 18, right? So that's 3d6 in old Dungeons and Dragons style. The only way to raise above an 18 is basically if you had rolled 3 6s, you could have gotten an 18 and then a +1 from your race, for example, like in Dex, got a Dex and Int bonus, and then another bonus from your culture. So we're at 20, which is very high, because we got one from our culture and 1 from our race, and then we also maxed out Int. I think this is fine. Voice.
Let's keep quiet.
Nope.
Oh?
I shall lead us.
Silence surrounds me. Yes?
I shall lead us.
Maybe.
Let's go!
Time to see and not be seen.
Nope.
Yes?
Nope.
I'm flattered.
Nope.
Stand together!
Huh? Follow me. Let's go. Keeping quiet. Huh?
Maybe.
Watch and learn.
Yeah!
It's gonna be this one. Oh, this one. Valian names, I looked that up earlier. I guess they're all kind of Romanic languages, specifically Italian based. But I want to do something more or less fitting. So Valian, we have Ansel, Berenat, Belasej, Klija, Lodira, Liena, Melita, Pelagina, Selgiat, Viana. I think Selgiat is kind of cool, but also Belasej, something a bit more complicated like that. Ansel, Viana, Klija. I think I'll go for this one. Right. And we're done. Give me a second here. Right. Because there's some loading issues.
Everybody stays close to the
Morning,
wagons, got
Bîaŵac.
it? Stay out of the woods, and beasts take you if you were planning a stroll through those ruins up there.
He nods toward a looming black mass on the hillside.
Whole area's crawling with hut-dwelling types who would be happy to stick an axe in you for trespassing. So mind that you don't track mud on their sacred blazing rocks. Tonight, everybody stays put, and in the morning we'll get the path cleared. Gilded Vale's less than a day out. Understood?
At last, the caravan master turns to you, frowning as he looks you over.
Touch of the rumbling rot, could be. There's a stinging beetle round here, carries it. You'll be fine once it passes your innards. Unless you don't drink water, course. In which
Lovely.
case you'll be dead in a day.
Why wouldn't I drink water? Also, sorry guys, chat is not loading for me for some reason, so if you typed anything, sorry, I can't see that right now. I'm gonna try and fix it. Alright, should be fine now.
There's a berry grows in these parts, small and pink, called a springberry, about the size of a fingernail. Give you cramps if you eat it, but the frontiersmen make a tea from it. Calms the insides. Should get you through the night. You might check around, see if you can find some. Meanwhile, I'll see if we can scare you up some water.
Scary up some water, huh?
I know you want to hunt before it gets much darker, but see about refilling our water first. Got a sick one here.
Odeima looks over his shoulder at his assistant, a lanky, intense man named Sparfel, who carries an old, sun-bleached bow. Sparfel nods and slides the worn bow over his shoulder. Alright. I literally just started the game once earlier and just got this far, and we got another companion. We got the tanky female warrior here, which I thought was probably a better choice since we are so much of a glass cannon, but oh well. Sparfel nods and slides the worn bow over his shoulder. Where would I find these berries?
They grow on a bush that's common round here, kind of funny looking. You'll know it when you see it. Doubt you'd have to go far off the road to find one.
What are those ruins?
Nothing you won't see on half the hills of Air Glonfoth. Money to be made selling their knickknacks in Defiance Bay, if you don't mind getting stuck with Glonfoth and arrows now and again. They didn't build them, but I'll be the effigy if they don't watch them like a mother bear. Of course, all the ones around here have been ransacked 10 times over. Got nothing left worth half a pawn, so I hear.
He adds with a wink. Tutorials. Your character's attributes, skills, race, class, culture, and sex may all open up options for you in dialogue. These options are not necessarily superior to the other responses, but give you a wider variety of choices to select from. Very laudable game. The manner in which someone responds to your choices depends on their individual personality and attitude. That seems a lot like Vampire 2 to me. Right. Who did build the ruins?
Got different names for them. Settlers called them Ingwithans. Nobody that liked them enough to stop them becoming ruins, tell you that much.
Mm-hmm.
Not if you hurry about your business. And not if the weather holds up.
There is a concern in his tone, but he does not elaborate.
This time of year, rain mostly, and wind. But there's a different kind of wind out here time to time. Locals call it a Bîaŵac, born out of the ether, the spirit's path. Never seen it myself, never cared to.
Bîaŵac, huh?
They don't got Adra where you come from?
Nah.
Well, it just grows up out of the ground like this. Goes deep like tree roots. Some of it all the way to the heart of the world, you believe the stories. It's more like a shell than a proper rock. Easier to work if you're a mason. Got all kinds of strange properties. Seems to have some kind of life of its own. Dies if it gets dug up. Loses its luster. Folks think it probably grew at one point or another, but not these days.
It lacks luster then, huh?
The soul butchers in Defiance Bay use it for different things. I've heard tell it can hold a man's soul, but I don't care to see it. Got enough to worry about without seeing something like that.
Oh, don't worry, Caravan Master Odeima. There's no one here who can influence other people's souls. I'll go see about those berries then. Wow, that's about a D&D start as you can get, I guess. We're in a caravan looking for some berries.
Hold on. Take someone with you. I know you're not some helpless tenderfoot, not like most of this lot. But you drop dead, I don't want to be looking for the body. Got a schedule to keep.
Oh, okay. So we don't get the archer now? Do we get the woman again? Yeah. He scans over the travelers, resting his eyes at length on a sturdy armor-clad woman who has spent the journey's night sleeping on uneven ground without blanket or pillow.
Calicia. Calicia!
She looks up on her own time. She needs to find some springberries. Watch that she doesn't drop dead.
No promises.
Well, I have 3 constitutions, so that might well happen.
What kind of guide says something like that?
Really?
Kind you can afford.
Ugh.
Don't listen to her. You're in good hands. And I pay too well, if anything.
She's a hard ass, I
Off with
guess.
you. Heodan should have supplies. See that you're equipped before you head out. We're in harsh country. Get your berries and hurry back. And if you get so much as a tickle of wind, you drop everything and you run. Something in the air tonight. If it's a Bîaŵac, we'll shelter in the ruins. Hut dwellers be damned.
You heard the man. Let's get going before you keel over.
Welcome to Pillars of Eternity. If this is your first visit to the world of Eora, you may want to watch these windows to become familiar with the tools and interfaces available to you. Alright. Your party always consists of your character and up to 5 additional companions or adventurers. Oh, up to 5, alright. While the caravan is camped outside of the Glanfathan ruins, Odaima has assigned Calicia to help you. Calicia is a fighter, a class that excels at close quarters defense. Who'da thunk? Use her abilities to complement your own. To select a party member... Wait, what's this text? Is that the same as here? Can I increase this? Oh, yes. Customizable interfaces for the win. If in doubt, Khaleesi? Alright, yeah, she's Khaleesi, right. She's blonde, I guess. To select a party member, click on their selection, circle their portrait, or press the number button that corresponds to their position in the party, starting with 1 at the left. To select multiple party members, click and hold anywhere on the screen. Alright, that's pretty obvious. To move selected anywhere characters, alright, yeah. When multiple party members are selected, the action bar is hidden. Oh, alright. So, what do we have here? Yes, I went all out min-maxing. Can I see my stats anywhere? Probably not in this window, huh? Portrait. Oh, you can change in the middle of the game? That's interesting. The voice as well. Appearance. Why do I have... I don't want close combat weapons really, but I guess it's what we're stuck with right now. Colors are fine. What do we have? Mail armor, rapier and a stiletto, and she's got battle axe, torch, and scale armor. Wait, is our armor better than hers? 735. 9. It is. I mean, I guess we probably need it more, so we'll stick with it for now. I don't know. I don't actually know how much have you played of Pillars, because I saw you playing it a while ago, but then not after that. So, did you play as a human or what? Quite a lot of death. Godlikes. All right. I mean, I'm not expecting it to be as harsh as in Vampire with the Malkavians or maybe the Nosferatu, right? But I am expecting some changes in dialogue. I mean, that's exactly the kind of thing this game has been lauded for, right? Human Paladin? Oh my god. I thought that was... probably would have thought that's the last thing you would take. But I think I found character creation quite cool. I've had a look through that yesterday evening. And kind of chose from there. So I could just do it quickly now. But I like the idea of godlikes and also the kind of mix between halflings and children of the forest. That was also a cool race, but I couldn't really find a good class combination with that I liked. So yeah, went for the death godlike. And I'm probably the most like hated combination that you could be. 'Cause I'm a death godlike. I'm a godlike, I'm a death godlike, I'm also a cipher, and my background is kind of That's my background. Do I have a character window somewhere? See? Oh, there we go. A dissident. So yeah, I have maxed out my int. I even have it at 20 because I have both the race and the culture bonus, right? I have the race bonus to dex, and I have might also maxed because that's also for spell damage, right? Yeah, then I have this at resolve at normal value, perception just a bit lowered, and constitution lowered all the way. So I could max my 3 main skills. Choose different philosophies as a paladin. Oh, yeah, I read that too. Also about one other class. I think it's monks or something. So people react differently based on how well you stick with it, huh? You'd gone rogue. Yeah. So we do have stealth too, because we took the... And that's the only thing I didn't really min-max on, is the dissident. I should have gone for aristocrat or artist to get +2 to law, because that makes, I don't know, reading and creating scrolls later on, powerful magic, easier, I think. But dissident gave me 1 law as well, and then 1 other stealth. The other stealth I have from the cipher. Then also 1 law from the cipher and 1 mechanics from the cipher. What's that? Max fatigue. Went for ice strike and soul shock. Reputations, party reputations, elapse time. How? I've instantly paused the game, or the dialogue maybe. Alright, party, personal. Right. Oh, can we see like damage output and stuff like that? Because you could do that in Baldur's Gate too. You could see what, how much damage this character did percentage-wise. Enemies defeated. Oh yeah, total damage done. Crits, hits, damage taken, times knocked out, stuff like that. Alright, looking good. So that's C. Anything else we want to look at? Options, stronghold. You do not own the stronghold yet. Oh, map. Right, that looks pretty Baldur's-esque. World map. Where are we at? Defiance Bay, Twin Elms. Gilded Vale, that's where we're trying to go, right? Is that where we come from? Yep, very much like Baldur's Gate. Took you quite a bit. Journal. You have no side quests, you have no tasks. The hollowing of the Durwood, a moment's respite. A sudden sickness has come over me. I'm pregnant. The caravan masters urge me to make a remedy before my condition worsens. Collect some springberries to concoct a remedy. Wow, there's a lot of text here. Odema suggested that a certain tea brewed with local berries could cure me. Sparfel had gone to fetch some water from the river. Has gone. But it falls to me to gather some springberries. Odema says they grow in a distinctive bush. Happy little bush, I bet. The Gilded Vale. Gilded Vale is said to be one of the most prosperous villages in the Durwood. So in the Durwood, alright. Full of opportunities for work and wealth. I was told they're offering land to new settlers. What are we? Day 1, hour 21, 18th March Prima. 2823 AI. Alright, journey to Gilded Vale. The road to Gilded Vale has been a long one, and it's not over yet. Thankfully, traveling by caravan has insulated me from some of the dangers of the Direwood, I don't know. Oh my god. Biography, nice. You've never taken well to people telling you what to do. What began as a rebellious streak has developed into full-blown indignation for authority figures and power structures. What is this based on? Just on my background? Because this fits pretty well with my kind of outcast role. And you've taken every opportunity along the way to express your dissenting opinions. Fell ill traveling with a caravan bounded for Gilded Vale. So I guess this gets upgraded or updated through the game. Caravan master sent you off with one of his guides, Calisca, Calisi, in search of a remedy. Encyclopedia? Yeah, no. Notes? Nope. Alright. Alright, let's go somewhere, I guess.
Sure.
Can I talk to her? No.
Yeah?
Go on then, before it gets too dark.
Most people you encounter in the world are neutral or friendly. Sage life advice. You can interact with them by clicking on the selection circle. Alright.
Sure.
Don't mind Odema. I guess these are... If they're just called Caravanner, they probably have nothing to say, huh? Caravanner, Caravanner, Caravanner.
Anyone need supplies?
Maybe.
I've got sundries for sale.
Heodan. You see a man wearing simple but mostly neat clothes. He's transfixed, however, by a ragged tear. Oh, tear! In the seam of his tunic.
Got a whole wagon full of goods to sell, but not enough shirts for the road.
Oh, I know this voice. Alright.
Say, is there anything you need? I've got some basic traveling supplies for sale if you'd like to take a look. I'm a trader, originally from the Adir Empire, but I've been trying to establish new business out here. Life on the road has brought some unexpected challenges, to be sure. And I'm sure you've noticed how prickly the locals can be. But we're here to make the most of things, right?
I don't know, how do I want to play her? I mean, if she's that much of a, I don't know, deviant and not shy to voice her dissenting opinion, just for the heck of disagreeing with people, I guess, for the sake of disagreeing with people, or for the heck of it, we might as well try. Oh, you now have one rank in a disposition reputation. These reputations represent how people perceive your personality throughout the world. Even seemingly nasty reputations will be favored by some people, and benign reputations often bring out the worst in certain people. No disposition is inherently good or bad in Pillars of Eternity. That's very interesting. What I would be kind of interested in, though, is whether it is a good idea to min-max this. So is it a good idea to have a very high reputation for a certain things, or is it very good to have overall more of a balanced reputation? I guess it could get you further with a specific set of people if you had a certain reputation very high, but it might also, I don't know, put some other people off, possibly. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. I'll just roleplay her, I guess, as it comes along. And she's probably a bit of an asshole, but not necessarily full out evil for the sake of it, right? That'd be a bit boring too.
Something else you need? Looks like we're settled for the night.
Well, I guess he doesn't like me now.
It's not as big as it used to be.
Hi, Chero. How's it
Still
going?
big. The mainland is a continent northwest of here, but the colonies used to include Raed Ceres and the Deerwood. About 150 years ago, Deerwood won its independence from the Empire. A fact our companions are quick to remind me of.
He gives you a lopsided grin and nods at the other scattered caravanners. Also, you'd go for one direction and stick with it, more or less? Alright. Thanks for the exposition, Heodan.
Because it seemed friendlier than Raed Ceres? My brothers took over the family mercantile business a few years ago, and there wasn't enough for me to do back home. I moved out to try and expand.
Seems like you got the short end of the stick. That's high-minded of you. Am I against being high-minded? Just doing my part. Right, so I guess my buying prices just got worse. Because he probably hates me now. Copper pieces CP. Right. We do have 100. We do have 0 out of 4. What's that? Firewood. Party. Stash. Oh, I could probably buy a ranged weapon. I probably should. No! Oh, I thought I'd already bought it. Can I inspect it? Alright. Speed slow, 12 meters. It seems fine. Hunting bow's fast. Doesn't have DPS stats, right? 12 to 19, 22. Right. Great sword, pike, quarterstaff, warbow. 16 to... Oh, that's a lot. 16 to 25. I mean, I guess it all comes out similarly in the end. Further, there's guns in this game too. Does he have any? Brigandine. Hide armor, leather armor, padded armor, potion of minor regen, and lockpicks. Lockpicks could probably be useful. Alright, I think I'll sell my... what's this? Retrain character? Oh, alright. I guess I'll sell my swords and stuff. And possibly the... what's recovery speed exactly? Recovery is the amount of time that a character spends between actions. Oh! So you're faster when not wearing armor. I guess that makes sense. I mean, alright, we might not want to walk around naked, but I guess we'll at least exchange armors with her. There you go. I'll sell those. She can keep her stuff, I guess. He doesn't...
Something else you need? Looks like
He doesn't have any armor that I can buy, right? They're all like 300. Yeah. What do I get for those? 18. 36. Right, so I could buy the lockpicks and then a crossbow, say. I don't know, do I need bolts for that? It doesn't sell any, I don't guess so. Right, where the damn it, where are the lockpicks here? Alright. Oh, 1 is 38. Alright, I guess... Wait, can I do this? Do I need to move this manually? Why doesn't this work? Oh. Alright. 38. Trade. There we go. I do have a lockpick now. Lovely. Let us also... can I even use this? I hope so, huh? Right. And yeah. Okay. I guess that's probably a bit better to not be in the fray of combat. Okay, F5 is quick save, that's good. Slow mode active? How do I activate slow mode? Oh, that's S? Alright. Not useful for combat. So I gotta find those berries, I guess. Anything I can inspect here? Oh. Alright. Where's the exit to this camp? There seems to be one. There's our horses. I'll have one more look around the camp. There seems to be another exit here. Exploration is key. Yes, guess what I'm doing? Okay. And I can also go here, I guess. Oh! Is that a new NPC or just a guard? Sparfell?
I'll have your water soon enough. Stream's not going anywhere.
Alright, dude. Whatever. Well, stream's not just going, might even say it's running. I'm sorry. Oh, I can pick flowers. Admeth's word. That's impossible to say. By the way, where's my frickin'... Why is she not coming? I don't get it. Do I need to activate like a... I don't need to... What? Oh, because I probably need to, like, select them all, right? Oh, there we go. Right. There's probably gonna be a lot of things like this in this game, but that's what I like about it. It's not gonna hold your hand. What's this? Can I inspect this? This path winds through a narrow canyon.
You shouldn't stray too far.
I was reading that! Back the way you came. Grooves in the road mark the passage of hundreds of caravans. Alright. So this is the way whence we came.
Let's check by those outcroppings.
Crap. The first fight! A young wolf. Defenses doesn't say, damage reduction doesn't say. Alright. I'm just gonna be... So if I click on her... Weapon sets... Cipher spells. Can I use them? Not enough focus. Oh, I get focus, I think, through damage, right? So if I just left click, right click, left click, I guess left click. And she, what does she have? Knock down. She has an enemy with enormous force. Let's do this. One of your characters has been engaged in melee. Disengagement attack. Oh, that's very D&D. Alright. Hi Dirty Dexter, how's it going? There's a select all button. Yeah. So many tutorials. All characters in the game, friend and foe, have 4 primary defenses. Yeah, I know. Deflection, fortitude, reflex, and will. Attributes, level, and so on. The attack suffers a penalty. Right. Crits and misses and grazes. Right. I'm playing on normal. Because I don't know if I was properly intimidated by this game, but I feel like this is a game that takes pride in being hard as well. And I have played Baldur's Gate 2 before, but it's been a while, so I don't know. Also for achievements it doesn't make any difference unless you want to go with the very hardest one that you can't change in the middle of a playthrough. And I didn't really want to do that yet. Well, that was easy. You scored a crit. Who did? Calisca? Khaleesi. So we grazed Young Wolf for 17 pierce damage. Knocked down crits Young Wolf for 33 slash damage. So I guess he had no more than 50 XP. What's Soul
Hey there.
Whip do exactly? So yeah, I couldn't do that because... Where's my focus at, though? 7, I guess. Does that decrease over time? I don't know how any of this works, but we'll find out, right? It's all good. So I guess select all is here somewhere. Is there a shortcut for that? Scouting? Oh yeah. Backspace. That's a weird keystroke for that. Hard isn't very hard so far. And you're not playing a min-max character. Okay. Yeah, you can change to hard in the middle of it, right? I might do that, and if that's still easy, then I'm gonna go for the for the very hard one. But I mean, might as well go for an easier difficulty and go for like 0 knockouts in the first playthrough or something, right? And then in the second one go for the solo hardcore highest difficulty achievement. Right, yeah, I scored a crit, great. What else did I want to do? Right, so can I loot now? What's this? Oh, that's talk to... Ah, that's how that works, okay. That's a wolf hide. Do I have a take all button, or is that too casual for this game? There we go.
For the place here. Keep your eye out.
Alright.
Sure.
What's this? Can I inspect this or anything? Guess it's the wolf's doing.
This is it.
Oh. Great. Dissident. Oh, she does say that because I'm a dissident, I guess. I got it on good authority. You're some kind of troublemaker, or at least you were in your old life. Also, as you receive quests, your journal will update with relevant information. Yeah, sure. For some I fought for a rebellion. You might say that. I was a spy for a time. That's why they put me in jail. That isn't your business. Did I fight for... I mean, that's a good question, like, about our character. I guess this could be fun. Because she's like a bit of an outcast, so she would be easy to be... easily convinced to fight for anything that fights against existing power structures, right? Because in society as it is, both as a sci-fi and as a godlike, she's treated pretty badly. We lost, I'm exiled from my own homeland. What is my own homeland? My own homeland is old something, right? But the new government, the one... I like the kind of variety of answers you can get. You're pretty much world building with this, unless it's just lies. I guess. Lord Raedric's offer makes the girl think. I'll give him that. You here to settle like the rest of the lot? I mean, that's also kind of a motivation why she would be here on that offer to settle in these new lands. I don't know. A lot of people do this in role-playing games. I think it's like role-playing. Just oh, I want to get a lot of money. I always find that to be the most boring of motivations. Just gonna say, because that's kind of her style. She does have 2 stealth, right? Lay low for a while. Maybe that's what she's done for a long time until she fought in the rebellion, tried to take a stand, and then got smacked on the head for it, and now she's back to like, yeah, we need to stay low. Why are you here? Tell me about yourself. We had a congregation of followers who at some point thought I was talking out of my ass. Nice. Tell me about yourself. That's such an RPG thing to say. And I don't think I've ever said that in real life. Like in a dialogue with someone. By the way, tell me about yourself. Why are you here? Why are you here? She sighs unevenly. How do you sigh unevenly? Her eyes search the ground at her feet. My sister moved out of here some time back. She sent me a letter. She seemed worried. Right? I haven't seen her in ages, but I'd do anything for her. Oh. Oh. Are you two an item then? Tell me about yourself. I've got simple needs. Drink, eat and fuck. Alright, almost. I like open skies and far horizons. Alright. Roger and another area. That's a pretty cosmopolitan family you got. Used to be part of the ADR Empire, broke off after a war some years back. The locals here are feisty. And that's how they like it. Or did she say that's how I like it? I've been out of touch, but I've been hearing weird kind of things about it lately. People having trouble giving birth, I guess. Children of men much. I'll have to ask my sister more about it. You know, wouldn't hold my breath that Sparfel's getting you water anytime soon. Right. A moment's respite. Find Sparfel.
Yeah?
Oh, I can zoom. That's neat. This is the most I can zoom in. Burned Lady. So Bîaŵac, are you still playing, or have you kind of stopped? Did it not engage you enough? It's kind of a ruined bridge, I guess. There's the stream, but we are supposed to find Sparfel first, I guess. Yeah, good luck in Blood Bowl. I'm playing it on GOG, yes. There's a big sale going on GOG. I got it for like $20. And a couple other things pretty cheaply too. Also, I'm still following my policy of when in doubt, buy it on GOG. Like, if I have both possibilities and it's not like radically more expensive on GOG, I'm gonna get it there. Travelers maybe, or looters, or bandits, bad sign anyway. Anyway, you figure it, alright? Yeah, dead bodies have been decomposing for a while. These ones look fresher. What do we have here? Leather armor and a lockpick. Neat. The corpse is cold to the touch, and a ripe smell wafts from its putrid waves. The dark, crusted bloodstain besmirches its simple linen clothing. Blood Bowl 2 stopped you for a while. Yeah, I can get that. You want to continue? Other interesting titles? Yeah, just give me a second. I can bring it up. I did get... so yeah, I got Pillars of Eternity for like 20, Gone Home for 5, and Psychonauts for 5. And then if you buy anything for $30, and there was exactly like about 30, you get System Shock 2, which I already have on Steam, Chronicles of Riddick, and Banished for free. And especially Banished is cool, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I got Banished for free because I spent $30 or 19 euros. Banished is only like 130 megabytes download, right? That was pretty interesting to me. That's like less than Age of Empires 2. Possibly even less than Age of Empires 1. And that's been out for a while. Alright, so I could cross this bridge, I guess. But I think we should probably talk to Sparfel first. Where was he at? At this tree, I think, huh? Oh, not anymore. Wait. Oh, also because I was clicking the text again and again, it gets copied into the log, of course. save.
Lift that thing tomorrow.
The fallen tree doesn't budge. Sap oozes from the jagged wound in its trunk. So that's an unhappy little tree, I would say, huh? Oh. It's a one-man project, yeah. Right, that seems to be all. It actually looks pretty interesting, yeah. I've been meaning to have a look at it for a while. And it's on GOG for $5 as well if you want to get it just like that. But you also get it for free if you spend a certain amount. And I would have gotten it anyway if I hadn't gotten it for free. Now I think Caravanner. Alright, let's have a look at the leather armor. I think I'll change for the leather armor. So that's DR6, and yeah, so this seems to be like directly proportionate to the recovery speed, right? DR times 5 is the minus you get to recovery speed. Oh, they even have like a little description, all these items. Stiffer and more durable than ordinary hide armor, leather armor is shaped and boiled in oil to achieve its distinctive finish and toughness. Leather armor is often chosen by adventurers who want to balance off protection and speed. Chant? I probably can't compare. No! Out of here. Right. Looks cooler too. Yep. I'll carry those. Right, so where's Sparfil? He was under that tree earlier. Is he in the middle of the camp maybe? Or should we talk to Odima?
Still waiting on Sparfell.
Alright.
Which means he's ignored me again.
Cheers!
If I'd
Cheers,
known he
Nova.
wanted to slow us down, I'd have just tied him to the back of the wagon and dragged him. I'm sorry, you want your water, you better go find him. He's got all the skins.
Look for him.
That was kind of cut off.
He's probably hunting. Check by the stream.
And we can get you feeling better.
Hey there.
What you need?
Hey there.
Backspace is select
Sure.
all, huh? Right. Let's sell that one armor, I guess.
Something else you need?
Bullfight, we might have a use for that. Oh, that's worth 150. That's neat. I want to get anything in return for that. Maybe a shield. No. Don't think. So yeah, I guess we can cross this bridge now.
Went hunting. At least you left the water skins. Come on.
Seems like her dialogue is always kind of cut off. That's a bit annoying. I hope it's not the case with all followers. Oh, use the tab key. Alright. Alright. You crouch at the riverbank and dip your water skin into the cool water while Calisca waits nearby, keeping watch. As you rise, you notice her look up sharply towards the tree line. You've gained an item. Out of the trees emerges Sparfil, one of the guides, barely discernible in the dim moonlight. He no longer carries his bow, and there's a strangeness to his gait. His stride wobbly as he moves forward toward you with labored breath.
Sparfil? Are you alright?
Sparfil's toe catches on a rock and he collapses forward in a heap. The feathered shaft of an arrow planted between his shoulders like an enemy flag. He dead. He's so dead.
Ambush!
Uh-oh. How did they come from there? Alright, this is bad, I guess, because we're kind of surrounded. Glenfeather Hunter. Let's have her. Can I... If I... Can't just press 2 and she'll do it. And she... Oh, she still has a 7.
What you need?
Okay, so I got immediately damaged here. Let's focus them down, and then she can... Can she do this again? Seems like she can do it a lot. That's pretty useful.
What you need?
I'll teach
Yeah.
you a lesson.
Sometimes weapon or spells simply isn't well suited to penetrating an enemy's damage reduction. There we go.
Come on, we have to get back to camp.
Ah, we gotta loot those guys first. Just some gold. Hide armor and a hunting bow, huh? Oh, no loot on him. Alright, so she got her health damaged, I guess. Did she a little bit? Alright.
Yeah?
Gotta look around a little bit first. See if there's any signs of the hunters and who else might be coming. They've been here for days or longer, alright. Seems to be all here. Alright, I think we've seen it all now. Oh, we do have a fast mode as well? Oh, that's good to know. Oh! More hunters. Oh, I guess they're attacking the camp. Holy crap, I see bodies. That's not good. Right. Now you... knock one over. While you focus on him. Why doesn't she get more than 7 though? Shouldn't she be getting more? Oh, there's way too many. Right?
What you need?
Right, that's good. Now she has 12, alright, so now she can Soul Shock or Ice Strike. I think I'll Soul Shock. It'll hit the other 2 as well. Alright, that seems pretty good. Still, so she's at 49 out of 51. And she constantly gets her health damaged as well, which only gets regen through resting, I guess. Yeah. You can go focus on him already, I guess.
What you need?
Oh. Right. She almost got an attack of opportunity there. Slow mode active. Slow mode inactive. Oh, that's a lot of stuff. I'll take it. It's from all these guys, I guess? No, it isn't. Oh, alright.
Stay quiet.
Backspace. And... Why are we sneaking now?
Yeah?
It's fine. Oh no, everyone's dead! Glenfeddern, leader, all around you lie the massacred remains of the other travelers, peppered with arrows and knife hilts, splayed and bug-eyed and filthy. Calisca puts the back of her left hand to her mouth as if to ward away some poisonous vapor. A handful of dark figures stand above the fallen, treading on limbs and backs and heads, jerking their axes from bodies as if from half-spilled logs. One of them, towering and severe with a thick beard tasseled with knots, holds a wet blade at the neck of the man you recognize as Heodan, the last of your caravan left standing. Lay down your arms, trespasser. Do not forfeit this man's life for a fight you will lose. Law 1. Oh, that's cool. So you can see what kind of stats give you what extra answers. They're probably sometimes better, but not necessarily. The ruin has not been sullied by our hands, men of Glanfath. Oh! So because we have Law 1, we realize that they probably attack us because they think we plundered their ruins. I mean, I don't know how do I want to roleplay this, because she is a bit of a deviant, and she has differing opinions a lot and clashes with people a lot as well. But also she has, like, life has taught her, losing that rebellion has taught her, that standing up for yourself and fighting for your ideals can also come back to bite you if you end up losing. So sometimes it might be prudent to, I don't know, take another route. I think this is also represented by that law and a bit of wisdom she might have gained over time. Your words carry no weight when I have seen the truth with my own eyes. Blood must be paid for this intrusion. So I say again, lay down your arms. Don't trust them. They mean to kill us all. We're innocent in this. Will you not listen to reason? Might 14. Only a fool attacks a weak enemy while a stronger one yet lives. That might get him to attack us and not kill Heodan, right? Perception 14, we do not have it. Oh, thankfully it doesn't say what we could say with Perception 14. Intellect 13, you can kill him, but you might as well be killing yourself. It's basically the same as this, right? Just in an intellectual way or whatever. Resolve 15, Athletics 1, Intellect 15. Oh, that's better than 13. Judging by the string of animal teeth around your neck, I'm guessing you are worshippers of Galawain. If Galawain told you to stop protecting the ruins, would you? Put down your weapons, stay armed. The man frowns and motions as if to swing his axe. Heodan winces, but the blow never comes. Instead, the man cocks his head, intrigued. Of course, but he would not. It is by the command of all the gods that we accept this charge. It's always been known to my people. I see, and what of Galawain's edict that weakness and age must be purged by youth and strength? You think Galawain would want some moldy, crumbling stones to survive long after their builders have turned to dust? Or are we just undermining his whole philosophy? I like this, though, because it plays into her character quite well, of both being more smart about it than just bluntly putting her opinion out there, but still having a differing opinion from kind of the cultural norm. The man's nostrils flare as he fumes. He would not. He told us otherwise. I'm sure he did. Not just you personally, but why would that stop you from killing innocents? Distracted, the man's grip falters on his axe handle, and he nearly fumbles it, affording Heodan the moment he needs to dodge out of his swing, which comes too late. Howling with rage, the man charges you instead. That's fine. And now we have Heodan in our party. What does he have? Blinding Strike. A dirty attack that... Oh, he's a rogue, I guess. That makes the opponent unable to see, inflicts extra damage, and blinds the target. So let's use her to knock him over. Let's use that to blind the leader. We only have 7, so we can just attack the leader, who is damaged already, right? He got a strike. I guess this is the reward for our good dialogue. is that he got a good strike off on the leader before anything else happened. Oh, damn it, he got knocked down. So she should really knock down this guy, since she didn't really knock down the other one.
What you need?
What is flanked? Oh, okay. And he's getting pummeled quite a bit here. Oh, I do have 13 now, so if I do Soul Shock, does that affect only enemy targets, right? Let's do slow mode. So they're both almost dead. Can you please keep attacking here? Right, now you attack this guy. There we go. Well, he's pretty damaged. He's at 19 endurance. Endurance, does it heals automatically after a fight, or how did that work? It's just health that heals only in a rest. Your enemy lies supine on the ground, unable to rise. His companions now silent among the other dead. His breath comes in wheezing, fitful gasps. He looks not at you, but at the sky above you. Forgive us. Barely audible beneath his choked sighs, a whisper of wind stirs in the air. At this, the man's eyes roll back as he closes them. Good, good. The gods are just. A queer smile crosses his face. I am ready. So these are probably the dangerous mystic winds that our caravan leader talked about earlier. You can switch to new weapons, to new weapon sets by selecting the weapon icon from an individual character's action bar. The wind begins to swell, whipping around the camp. Electric, and volatile, upending pots and rattling tents like an angry spirit. You can feel it begin to seep beneath your skin, and where it pierces you, it feels as though it's rending you apart from within. Seated against a wagon wheel, amidst the howling maelstrom slashed across chest and bowel, Odema's body stirs, and with great effort he raises his sagging head. His eyes barely open, he looks directly at you.
Get inside! Run!
Inside of what? Also, I want to do these guys, please. Well, I guess priorities. Training against a gale that threatens to pull you off your feet with every step. You set your hands in the worn folds of weathered rock and set about pulling yourself up the precipice. With a last burst of energy before your arms give out, you swing yourself up onto the ledge. Heodan trails behind, slowed by injury and delayed by early hesitation, as he nears the face of the rocks. One of the fallen attackers, who had been feigning death, lunges for Heodan and topples him into the rocky ground. Oh, so I guess we should have cleared out Heodan's inventory before this, huh? Restrained, Heodan lashes out against his fatigued assailant, but struggles to break his hold. They're close to you. From your position, you would have a good chance at hitting your mark. Alright. I mean, this is an interesting way of kind of presenting these encounters. It's, in a way, extremely un-video gamey, right? Because it's just like parchment. It's almost like a text adventure. But I like it. I mean, it's something that you don't get to see pretty often. And the art's pretty neat. I really like the style. Also, parchment on stone is a nice deviation from all that pragmatic menu bullshit that we get in RPGs these days a lot of the time. Don't ever remind me of the Skyrim menus pre-patch, or pre-mods rather. Anyway, so we have Dex 5. Grab a rock and hurl it at the attacker. It's probably the best option here. Your aim is true, and the hit jars Heodan loose. Lurching to his feet, Heodan clambers up the base of the rocks. As he nears the top, however, the wind flares, pulling him sideways and tearing one of his hands free. But diving out onto the hard rock, you manage to catch hold of it. Securing his other hand, you pull with waning strength, and it feels as though your arms will be jerked from their sockets. They hold just long enough for Heodan to set his feet and join you on the trembling ledge. How dramatic. There is a deep resonance to the swelling wind now, and you feel it in the rocks beneath your feet and inside the cavity of your own chest, as though it would shake the marrow from your bones. Each new gust menaces the old stones before you, loosening connections, unsettling balances. As you dart beneath the old archway, the entire portal begins to fall beneath its own weight. As your character makes choices in conversations and quests, he or she will start developing reputations, both generally and with certain people. So here we are. What's that?
A Bîaŵac. Had to be.
Bîaŵac is the wind we were talking about earlier.
We're lucky to be alive.
And we're the only ones.
Can't stay here. There could be another collapse. We're not getting out that way anyway. Let's get further inside.
Neat. Let us have a look at our quests. Right, so... Did we concoct a remedy, though? We never got the water, did we? The Gilded Vale. Journey to the Gilded Vale. I was forced to flee into the ruins. The way back is blocked. And the ruins of Cilant Lîs. I have narrowly escaped the strange and deadly wind that tore through the valley, but now I am trapped in the ancient ruins that the caravan master told us to stay clear of. Escape the ruins. Oh, that's cool. So our biography gets updated based on the things we say as well. Coming from Old Valia, you joined the ranks of a rebel cause there, but few rebellions are fated to succeed, and your cause was crushed under the heel of your oppressor's boot, leaving you with little to fight for. You hope that in Gilded Vale you will be able to keep a low profile, drawing little attention from unwanted sources. You fell ill traveling with a caravan bound for Gilded Vale. Oh, we had that before, right? You were ambushed and returned to your camp to find it slaughtered at the hands of angry locals. You dealt with them only to be nearly killed by a wind that threatened to share your soul from your body. You escaped with Heodan and Calisca into an ancient ruin. Inventory. Let's see what we have. We don't have any inventory weight restrictions, do we? Just the slot restrictions, I wager. So he has leather armor 630, as do we, right? I think we should even go for this one. Hide armor. Hide armor is commonly worn by woodsmen, Glenfeathen explorers, and those who favor speed over protection. Hide armor is made of layers of soft leather, though its construction often requires multiple layers to provide dependable protection. It does little to slow its wearer in combat. Oh, that looks pretty ugly though. I'm gonna keep wearing this one, I think. Or do these look any different? No, they all look the same. Well then, she can wear all the heavy stuff and items, I guess. Yeah, we'll go back to leather. Also a shield. Would we want a shield with our... No, that doesn't work. Would we instead want a bow, maybe? It does shoot faster. I kinda like the crossbow, I think. Yeah, let's get, since he's the rogue, let's get the lockpicks to him. Regen potion should probably be on her. What kind of weapons you got? Dagger, dagger, dagger. Should the second weapon set for him be a bow, maybe? I think that's a good idea. 209 copper. So he's got... So yeah, we didn't get our health refilled, but we do have our endurance back. I'm missing 5. She's missing, what, 20? He's missing 17 already. 10 to 14 damage, 13 to 19 damage. I do have the highest damage, but I think I'm also the slowest. Also have pretty crap accuracy, I think. He's got a pretty good reflex defense, but that's to be expected from a rogue, I guess. So, alright, so we got this C. 600, 607, yeah, because we've been traveling together from the start. 422. So, right, let's have another look. We have might and dex and int maxed, right? Resolve at standard values, perception too lower, and we kind of minimized our constitution here for min-maxing purposes. She has 17 might, so that's less than us, interestingly. Damage and healing, but that's also spell damage, which is why we have the 18 might as well. Con 14. 0 dex, we have 19 dex, more action speed. Perception 12, interrupt accuracy and reflex, int 12, area of effect, duration and will, and 12 resolve, which is concentration, deflection and will. He's got 13 might, 10 con, 16 dex, 16 perception, 11 int, 11 res. I think that's already a pretty well-rounded party. Bit of a debuffer or mage here, then that's, I guess, kind of our tank so far, and he's a melee damage dealer. He's got stealth 2 and mechanics 3, that's very good. Got blinding strike, fighting spirit, what does this do? Oh, that's the passive. Endurance below 50%, more accuracy, alright. Sneak attack. 50% damage against blinded, flanked, hobbled, paralyzed, petrified, prone, stuck, stunned, weakened or distracted enemies. And in the first 2 seconds of combat. Cool. That actually works pretty well. Good thing we got the Ice Strike here. That works pretty well with the Ice Strike, because that one blinds people. Also, Death's Usher. I haven't seen this one before. Self, plus 20% damage against enemies with low endurance. Oh, that's because, yeah, that's right, that's our Death Godlike racial. Death Godlikes seem to have an innate sense for the vulnerability of their enemies as death approaches. Against all targets with low endurance, Death Godlikes gain a bonus to damage. And Soul Whip. Self plus 20% damage. Causes the Cypher's weapons to generate a field of parasitic energy that lashes out at the target, increasing damage inflicted and generating focus for the Cypher. That's pretty cool. So that's just a straight up 20% damage boost. That's pretty neat. Ice Strike, Soul Shock, no talons. I do have Mechanics 1 as well, Lore 2, Stealth 2. What kind of stealth does he has? 2 as well. She has 1 Athletics. And Lore 2 as well, interesting. And Survival 2. Pretty badass in that regard. Alright, I think I have an overview now. Let us continue, shall we? Also, why don't we talk to each other?
This trip could have gone better.
I guess.
What you need? Come on, we're not dying in this place. What you need?
Right click for details. Shoves an enemy with enormous force, knocking them prone and causing additional damage. 2 per encounter. Alright, nice. So that's what the little 2 means. This is 1 per encounter, I reckon. Yes, a dirty attack that makes the opponent unable to see, inflicts extra damage and blinds the target. Also good.
How can I help?
Ja?
Oh, also I wanted to see what kind of people they are. So he's a meadow folk. Human, right? Their racial is the fighting spirit. Yeah, low endurance. Makes more accuracy and damage. He has the sneak attack from Rogue, I guess. And he's a drifter. She's an explorer and also meadow folk. That's pretty good on a tank, I guess, the meadow folk. And yeah, she's a death godlike and old Valiant dissident.
Ja?
Also, I gotta change up some of the things here. I do think I want to keep that. Nope. Now the stash? Nope. I want to do this for a while just to see how it works, but I think I'll deactivate it eventually. Nope. I actually think I'm gonna turn this off. I mean, the only thing that it does is show us that there would have been other possibilities, but not what there would have been, right? And I think, yeah, you should just find out by leveling up your stuff, probably. Combat tooltips. I don't know what that is. I'll leave it on for now. I don't know. Certainly not auto-level the companions. Yeah, I think I want to see that. Or maybe not. I mean, that means you have to think more about what you say, right? Because if you see, oh, this was unlocked because you have like lore 2, then you'll initially know, or you'll immediately know that this is probably the better option. I'll untick it. Yeah, I'll leave the tutorials on for now because I'm still new. Expert mode just deactivates all of them. I mean, normal's been... I mean, I'm only at the very beginning. Normal's been not so hard before. Let's try hard for a while, I guess. Difficulty changes will take effect on any map you have not yet visited. Alright, that's fine. How do I... Yes, alright. I agree. How do I get out of here? Wait, am I stuck in the screen now? Alright, save. Right. I feel like this menu is a bit bugged. Are those changes? Yeah, those changes have been saved then.
Hey there.
So this map will still be on normal then. Alright. What can we see in here? Alright. This is Cilant Lîs, and we're... Alright, we were here somewhere, and now we're in Cilant Lîs, and we want to get to the Gilded Vale eventually.
What you need?
Does she have anything to
Come on,
say?
we're not dying in this place.
Hey there.
No, we're not. What's in here? That's bodies, right? Oh no, that's just shards or whatever, or reflections. Right.
That should be
going
far
on here?
enough. But what now?
Look for another way out. Storm has to die sometime.
Fortunately, that's just her, not all companions, but there seems to be like 1 or 2 seconds of a dialogue missing each time. Right. What happened out there? Who attacked us? What about everyone else in our caravan? You don't seem to be too upset about all this. Khaleesi, guess I'm gonna call her that now. Khaleesi looks you in the eye, a volatile current running beneath her voice. Maybe you just don't know me enough to know what upset looks like. And maybe I've seen worse too, seen worse and kept on walking, because there's nothing else to be done, and because there's other people who care about, who still need you. Yeah, she told us about her sister, right? What happened out there? Who attacked us? Glenfeathans. Those be the hut dwellers Odema warned you about. Looked to be Fangs of Galawain, who are the twitchiest of the lot. They go ruin to ruin, looking for fights with colonists. Poor Dima, I think he half expected this, once we lost the main road. Well, now we're trespassing in the ruins, I guess. I don't believe that, Odema would never allow it, but as much as the Fangs are hotheads, Glenfeathans don't attack without being provoked. Either way, they saw something and got the wrong idea, or she glances down at the passage beyond. Or there's looters in here with us. That's not something we need right now. Khaleesi shakes her head. Windstorm. Of a kind they only get in Air Glenfath. Not too many people live through them, so it's hard to know what's true. The Glenfethan word is Bîaŵac. To them it's the gods' way of reaping the souls of the land that couldn't find their own way out. But they'll take a living soul as soon as a dead one. Still got yours. What about everyone else in our caravan? Khaleesi's lips pressed together and her chin rumples. Her voice is faint. The wheels got hold of them now. She looks up. Gods grant them better luck in their next lives. So I guess you are a religious person, Khaleesi. Or maybe that was just a saying. Where do we want to go here? Alright. This does... Oh. No, not slow or fast mode. Oh, this looks like a riddle. Is this a goblin? Looks more like a little lizard. A trembling, sickly creature emerges from the dark, clutching a spear. Knobby elbows and thin ribs show through its scaly flesh. But you recognize it as a sorib. It watches you cautiously, breathing in ragged sighs. And I guess one or two of those options is probably due to some of our skills now. But now we don't know which ones, so we don't know which ones are the correct ones. Now, this is actually an interesting question about how we want to do this. Because on the one hand, you could say it's metagaming. Metagaming, that is, if you have the stats that unlock certain options displayed. But then again, in this version, we don't know which is the right thing to do at all. Whereas if our character has the certain stats, then they do know what's the right thing to do, right? So consequently, we should know too. Which kind of makes me almost want to put that on again. The thing that basically says like law +2, I don't know, do this and this. Because it's kind of like weird right now, right? If we do the wrong thing, but we actually do have the stat which would tell our character to do the right thing. I don't know. I mean, this probably seems like she knows something about them. Okay, so that didn't make it attack at least. I mean, this seems just like, alright, I want to be benevolent, but I don't really know anything about you. Slowly back away. Alright, let's do this for now. And then I think I'll actually activate this and see how it pans out. Which one was it? Right. Show qualifiers. Now if I talk to him again, what'll it tell me? Oh, now it's... Oh, damn it. Alright. I'll load this, I think, because I want to think how this works out otherwise. I mean, I don't want to be metagaming it, but I feel like if our character knows something, then we should be allowed as a
Sure.
player to be acting on that knowledge and not just ignorantly choose potentially a wrong option, even though our character knows otherwise. I mean, that'd be kind of metagaming in another way, even. Oh, wait a second. Was that just... Do we have it activated now or not? Yeah, we do have the... Oh, okay. So there wasn't any qualifiers here, actually. Alright. Yeah, I don't want to do, like, any safe scumming here. I just wanted to see how that mechanic works, but it wasn't...
Hey there.
It wasn't even relevant here, I guess. But I'll leave it on for now. And I'll just do the first thing here. Raise your arms and stand still. Nothing happens, then we'll slowly back away. And for now, I mean, maybe we'll find something that helps us deal with it, right?
Those tiles look suspicious. Let's be careful.
The Eastern Reach is a dangerous place full of lurking enemies, and carefully concealed secrets enables scouting mode to move stealthily and search for hidden objects like traps and secret doors. Good, good. So both I and our rogue have
Hey there.
2. What's the hotkey for this? Alt.
Easy does it.
Have two stealth, right? Oh, so we get a little translucent here.
How
Alright.
can I help? Worth a look.
Alright, that's a lot of traps.
What do we have here?
Also, there's a door here. Can we disarm them? I do think he has way higher mechanics than we do, right? Right, so where's this map? Inventory, character, stronghold, journal, cancel, camp, formation. Can I just... Is that a right click or probably a left click, huh? Yeah. Alright, 45 XP, that's pretty good. Wait, don't we just need like 1,000 in total to level up? Where's that at? C, I guess. Yeah, alright. And is that just for him? So he's at 439 now, 624. 641. Wait, that's 17. Oh, so of course it gets divided by 3. 45 divided by 3 isn't 17 though. That's weird. 41.
Found something.
So she should be at 46, what? Oh, okay, because he now just gets 15 for the trap. Alright. I guess it gets less the more you do in a row or something. No, there was one that's... Oh, because it's higher difficulty. I mean, let's have a look at him. He has like 3 mechanics, right? And he can disarm up to difficulty 3 traps. We just have the 1 mechanics, so disarm difficulty 1 traps. So we could disarm the 15 XP ones, but not the 45 XP ones. Good to know.
Found something.
What happens if you attempt to disarm... I mean, I'm just trying this out because I want to understand the mechanics, right? If you attempt to disarm a difficult trap that you can't disarm, will it explode
Give
then?
me a real challenge.
Right, that was an easy one. She could do that. You failed to disarm the trap, alright.
How can I help?
So you can still do it then.
Found something.
Yeah, alright. I mean, it doesn't make a difference, right? They all get the same XP, no matter how he does who does it. It's very D&D in a way, too. Well, thank you, game, for giving us a 3 mechanics rogue right off the bat, so we could disarm all those traps. Maybe there's a level 4 trap in there? Right, so... Backspace, Alt. So I guess that's all we can do with this stuff for now, huh? Anything here? I mean, I guess we could keep sneaking around. Maybe there's more traps.
Do you feel that? There's a draft coming through that wall. I don't hear any sign of that storm either.
Yes, Scanlan.
They'll never know I'm here.
Draft coming through that wall. Alright. Doesn't seem to be anything there, though. Let's... I don't know. I feel like there could be more traps. Oh, there's enemies. So I don't know how this stealthing mechanic works in this. Can we just like position ourselves behind them or something, or as a flanking target, and then have the others attack and hit them from behind or something? Scouting mode is used for both stealth and for finding hidden objects like traps and secret containers. While scouting, your character's selection circles will start to fill with yellow. Selection circles is this, I guess. When a character is starting to detect them, once the circle fills yellow, the character is suspicious and will move to investigate. Alright, red, they're fully discovered. Mechanics skill. Good, good. Moving towards a character accelerates how quickly they will detect you. Alright. If you touch the selection circle, you'll immediately be detected. That's fair enough. Oh, that's pretty yellow. Oh, okay. I guess they're gonna find me now. Let us attack then. Right, so in the first 2 seconds of combat he gets extra damage, right? So we'll do this, and then we'll also use our blinding strike. Just, alright, that was easy. But we're still on normal. Anything to loot? No. Also, we kind of overlooked this area here, right? Also this area, of course, where the little creature was.
I could scout ahead, see what's around the corner.
Alright. I guess. Let's see what he finds. Oh, alright. So that's a starved Skulder whelp. Alright, that's a decent stealth system. I mean, it's intuitive enough, right, with the yellow and red circles. Let us have him wait here, and the other two get over here or something. Can attack them, and he can move there at the same time and strike his blinding strike. Oh, there's two. You can strike down this guy, please, because I don't want anyone to attack my glass cannon here.
Hey there.
I can keep attack. Oh, he has a lot of damage with that blinding strike and stuff. That worked rather well. Nice. But yeah, bear in mind, even though we changed the difficulty to hard,
Sure.
it's still gonna be normal on this map. An ear? Well, sure. Right, you can go scouting again, I guess. So if this works exactly like Baldur's Gate, then he'll probably just find the hidden containers in... like he does with traps in the scouting mode, right? Oh! Alright. A crack runs along this wall from floor to ceiling. A light gust of air passes through it. Push on the wall. Despite the damage, the stone looks heavy and solid. Push on it yourself, send Calisca, send Heodan, try something else. So this is who dies or what? I guess we are the mage, but since power is also important for the mage, or might rather, we actually have the highest might in the party. So I think it might be a good idea to send a high might character. Might also be quite deadly, so we could use a high con character, but YOLO, I guess. So we'll do it ourselves. Might 16, there we go. You push on it with all your might, and the crack begins to spread. Finally, you feel the ancient masonry give way. The wall crashes down, revealing a circular room instead. I think at 16, Calisca could have done it too. Right.
They'll never know I'm here.
Still, I think we should be sneaking. Right, there's another one of those. And it's back to us.
Hey there.
How can I help?
I'll teach you a
Oh.
lesson.
Alright. He's gotten a bit damaged. Also...
Hey there.
Wait, did she... Class behavior none, auto attack defend itself. She had 11 focus earlier, right? So did she use one of her abilities without us telling her to? I mean, I guess there is AI behavior. It's called a meat
Hey
and
there.
yeah. Or does it decrease over time? I don't know. Right, so there's a body here and potentially more. So this leads back here. I get it. Okay.
Wait. Do you hear that?
What? Oh. So I guess I needn't have bought the crossbow. Leather armor, Engwithan relief gem, or relief gem, I guess. Torch, tattered journal. Right click for details. This small folio is torn in several places and blood has soaked into several of the sheets. One later entry is still legible, however. I can't believe my luck. A few rounds of dice and I've gotten my hands on a genuine Engwithan artifact. Fellow who had it said it was pretty nothing. It was a pretty nothing as far as he's concerned. But he's not willing to go digging in some ruins. If he's right about this gem leading to a hidden treasure, then that's worth sneaking past a few painted elves. I'll head to Cilant Lîs in the morning. Then it's just a matter of finding this relief he was talking about.
Hey there.
So, what was the point of this whole area then? Oh, I mean, I guess it continues here. What was the point of all that? I don't know. Interesting. Okay, so I guess we'll meet the little creature here again. I think I'll not engage it yet, because I still think we might find something in here that might appease it before we'll eventually have to fight it. We can try this door, for instance. Right, seems like a
That roundish symbol.
with stuff in
Pretty
it.
sure I saw it on one of the tiles back there.
What roundish symbol? Alright. Big hole and nothing. Oh, enemies. What is it? Lesser black ooze?
Show 'em how it's done.
Sure.
I'll move a little bit. Don't attack my glass cannon.
I'll teach you a lesson.
Right, that worked out decently. Plasma.
Sure.
She doesn't sound very
Where'd that
convinced.
slime come from?
Oh, what's this? Can I...
Hey there.
Oh. A viscous slick of something dark and tar-like runs down this wall. The shapes and bulges in the ooze suggest that something lies beneath it. But you can't tell what. Use your water skin to clear the ooze. I mean, I probably should use my water to heal myself from that sickness, right? But we'll do it. You rinse the ooze away, revealing an intricate relief of the man's face. The sunburst surrounding it has chipped away in places, but the details of its head, from the tight curls of hair to the ridges of his pointed ears, still showcase remarkable craftsmanship. One eye socket is empty, a gem fills the other. You have lost an item, full water skin. Place the gem in the eye socket. The chamber begins to rumble, stray rocks dancing across the tile floor. Finally, a large section of the wall gives way. You have lost an item, a within relief gem. Boss fight? Question mark.
Sure.
What do we have here? Viscous and oily, this muck clings to anything it touches. That is a poleaxe. Before we continue into this chamber, there's an ooze, but it hasn't seen us. Oh, I continually try to move the view of the map here by using WASD, but that's not how that works. Just activate slow mode. Before we continue further, I want to see what's here.
Wonder who was here. See if they left anything useful behind. How can I help?
Probably should check for traps before, right? Seems clean. 2 camping supplies, a mace and a hammer and chisel. You've discovered some camping supplies. You can use these to rest in the wilderness or dungeons. Easy difficulty allows you to carry more camping supplies, but hard restricts them severely. Try to find an inn. Alright. A small shield and a torch.
They'll never know I'm here.
Right, so what do we have? Tattered journal, hammer and chisel. A simple iron hammer and chisel useful for chipping away at hard surfaces, particularly ones that display structural weakness. Oh, so I guess we could have taken down that wall earlier without any might test. Well, would that have granted more XP? Maybe. I don't know. Beer. User +1 damage reduction for 330 seconds. While foreigners have much kind to say about the beer in the Durwood, where locals prefer to indulge in narcotics, beer is still a staple of every inn, home and drunken feud. Does anyone need a shield? Not really. How are their health values doing? I think they're fine. Endurance, anyways. Good, good. I like that they have different stuff for health and endurance. You don't see that this often in these kind of games, having a more complex health system like that.
Sure.
Right, so let's have a look at the map. We've seen this. So I guess that's that. So I'll speak with the little creature again here, but we'll come through here, maybe a little piece it or something. What's D is fast mode? There we go. I guess it'll just lead to a fight now, huh? Can we talk? Oh! The Zorib sniffs around your pack and noses excitedly at something. It steps back and points to your pack, salivating and holding its spear out to you. Yeah, we'll do that. You produce a piece of scalder meat from your pack and toss it onto the floor. The Zorib's nostrils flare the scent of the fresh meat, and its eyes dart between you and the food. It creeps toward the prize, shoving the spear into your grip and snatching the meat with both hands at the last moment. Its gullet quivers, and it devours the flesh in noisy chomps. You have gained an item, Zorib's spear. Can we talk to it further? The Zorib continues to gnaw on knots of cartilage and tendon. So we got a Zorib spear, 14 to 20 damage, pierce versus deflection, average speed. I don't really think we have anyone who uses spears, right? But it's like a halberd. What about those axes? Are they better than what she's using? 13 to 19. 11 to 16. But it's fast. This one is average. Compare. Hatchet has +5 crit damage multiplier. I don't know. I guess it's better than this one though, huh? Wait, no. Yeah. Average 8 to 13. Yeah, I mean this is crush damage. Maybe it's better to spread the kinds of damage we have out, but this looks cooler, eh? What's this do? Average 12 to 17. Wait. What was this one? Average 13 to 19. 15 to 22, but slow. Alright. We'll leave it like this for now. Also considering armors, she's got the best one. She's got a light one that's good, as does he. This one just looks atrocious, right? Oh, I mean the hide armor. Yeah, no. Alright. Next up, either continue here or through the... I have a feeling that like the thing in the wall, I mean that might just be a hidden chamber with extra loot, but I have a feeling this is where we'll have to go eventually, so let's check out this first. Right, there's a spear spiderling. And a what? A famished spear spider. How do we do this? Focus down the big one. She should definitely be knocking her over, or it over. And he should be blinding this one, I feel. Oh yeah, I mean... And also we do have enough focus now. We could do a soul shock. Yeah.
Yeah?
Alright.
Sure.
Loot. Spear spider leg. Can that be used as a weapon? Where is it? What? Where's the spear spider leg? Where is it? I don't see it. Weird. Dagger? What? Alright. It must be a bug. I don't know.
Hey there.
Oh, so this is the way out. Okay, I get it. No, we don't want to go there yet. Bats as large as chickens are strung in the web. There's something here. What's this? Bloodstone. Bloodstone is traditionally a dark stone, often a deep green. What? Green blood. But the presence of pockets of iron or red jasper resembling blood spatter give the stone its name as well as its value. And then we do have a... was that a rapier or something? Oh, multiple menus. Great.
Hey there.
How can I help?
Anything to find here? Right. In that case, let us check out this chamber in fast mode. The scrolling speed is kind of slow. I think I gotta change that at some point. That was here, huh? Deactivate fast mode. Oh, and there's a combat. Ouch! If you're not using any skills, it takes considerably longer to knock them out. Bestiary progress, lesser black ooze, 37%. Oh, so if we earn a certain amount of XP from a monster, we get the bestiary entry. Constant recovery, yeah, that's a fighter ability. Ooze plasma. Alright, so what is it? What? Wait, you won't seriously tell me this is it, right? Oh, there's a bit of loot. Loot at least. Minor cloak of protection. Oh, amethyst and adra. Amethyst can be found in a variety of shades, but those of darkest purple are considered to be the most valuable. Discovery of new sources has become commonplace in the past few hundred years. And amethyst no longer fetches the same value it once did. Adra. An organic material, crystalline in structure but shell-like in substance. Adra can be found growing up through the ground in veins in many parts of Eora. Easy to carve and manipulate. It is a favorite of jewelers and a semi-precious stone, and is often cut more intricately and beautifully than other gems. And then we have the minor cloak of protection that apparently we don't need to identify, I guess. Capes and cloaks can be worn for protection from the elements and from prying eyes alike. Many are woven with spells to provide additional defense. That might be a good thing for our rogue. Wait a second though. Again, we didn't get...
Sure.
What you need?
So where's the loot at? We did take it all, right? Is it in her inventory and we somehow we can't see it because we need to scroll through or what? Or did I not take the stuff? No, I did take the stuff. Or did it get destroyed because she picked it up and couldn't? I don't get it. What? Check your chest. Thanks, freaking. Thanks for joining, though. Thanks for joining the stream anyway, I mean. Right. So why... Alright, so why does it go into the stash, though? Right, yeah. Because I've deactivated that. But why does it go into there? There it is. Is it because she picks it up and her inventory is full, maybe? Well, let's distribute stuff a little bit then. Also, that's kind of weird. If it doesn't go both ways, you know? If you can't access your stash, but then stuff automatically goes into your stash. If your inventory is full. That would be kind of weird from an immersion standpoint. Might as well deactivate it then. Alright. I guess... No, not boss game. We can leave then. Right. There's formations. Your character's biography writes itself as your adventures unfold.